Hey guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about a TikTok creator who is currently under a lot of criticism and negative feedback. She's being talked about because she doesn't understand consent. So I figured that I would bring this to you guys, share her little tangent meltdown that she had, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about filming in public, we're going to talk about vloggers, and we're going to talk about consent and boundaries. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so tonight we're going to talk about Adrielle Sigler. I keep on wanting to say singer, but it's Sigler. And her username on TikTok is Veganrizz. On June 25th, she uploaded a video, and we're going to react to it together. This girl, number one, this video aside, when I think about someone who has a huge amount of self-importance, this is her. On her page, you know, she really looks at herself like a local celebrity. She looks at herself like she is the TJ Maxx vlogger, and she's the one who everybody wants to see her shopping videos, and she has to do her TikToks. She uploads so many TikToks in a given day, and some of her videos get viewed, but a lot of people are also watching because they don't like her. So she definitely has a lot of hate watchers. I've listened to some of their videos as well. And yeah, you know, look, everyone has hate watchers. It's unavoidable. But when you're getting hate watchers because you are actively being a menace to people in your real life or the people that you're interacting with online, if that is why you have hate watchers, then that's probably one of the worst kinds to have. It's not someone who simply doesn't like you. It's someone who actually doesn't like you because you are cruel, disrespectful, a bigot, you're constantly inappropriate, all of these kinds of things. So nevertheless, let's watch the first video that I saw that came across my radar, and we will go through it together. Hey guys, before we get into the reaction, I wanted to add that I did mute the cashier's voice in these clips because she didn't want her voice on social media. So I figured that I would go ahead and mute it. So if parts are a little confusing, it's only a couple parts, but let's get on with the video.
Who wants to use the credit card today?
Me.
Okay, so that means you go ahead. That means you get dibs next time. Slow, it's a Sunday. But it's beautiful outside though, that's probably why. Just put everything on the shelf. We got some cool stuff. A speaker, some makeup stuff.
Number one, before we even get into this filming at the cash wrap is not necessary. You don't need to tell people what you're buying at the cash wrap. That's what the haul is for. If you're filming a shop with me and then you're going to film a haul, most people that I see on social media are not filming at the cash wrap. They're trying to, number one, I think that it's, in my obvious opinion, I think it's appropriate to put your phone down. Like, unless you're on a really important call or something, interact with a cashier. Like, ask them how their day is going. Talk about the weather if you need to. Cashiers are obviously in the service industry, and I've talked before about how a lot of service industry employees are not respected by customers or guests. So for me, I just think the filming at the cash wrap could have obviously avoided this entire situation, but let's keep going.
I can't record in here? I'm not recording you.
So she says, we don't feel comfortable with you recording in here. Immediately right there, this video should have cut out. She could have cut the 10 seconds leading up to this point and done her haul when she gets home. She would have still had a video. She would have still been able to show people whatever boring stuff she got at TJ Maxx. Like, who would care? She does these all the time. I really as we go through this video, I also want you guys to remember that she's behaving this way in front of her sons. And when people act like this in front of their sons and they don't respect people's boundaries, you are teaching your kids that it's okay to not respect people's boundaries. And when you are raising teenagers, it is better if you err on the side of showing that you're setting a really good example for them. We respect boundaries. We, don't scroll on TikTok when we're checking out at the cash wrap. We're friendly to service workers. We can film content, but we don't have to be a menace in order to film the content. Those are things that you should be showing your children, not F boundaries and I'm going to make a big scene. Okay, so even though she very, very clearly heard the woman's kind request that was not yelled at her, it wasn't laced with profanities or anything like that, she asks again, I'm not allowed to film in here. She says no again. So this is the second answer no that Adrielle has received. And she continues to push the topic. Oh, well, I'm not filming you. It doesn't matter. She asked nicely, cut this part of your video and keep it moving. I've talked before about how in kind of this age of social media that we're in right now, where everybody's vlogging, everyone's showing what they're getting at the grocery store or at TJ Maxx or in the mall or whatever. There are a lot of people that do that. However, the people who do it right are not filming people without their consent, zooming in on random people's faces that they don't know and they haven't gotten consent from that person, filming conversations that they have no consent to film. There is a way to create content without it barging in on somebody else's personal space or their privacy. You don't know if this person at TJ Maxx, maybe she just got out of a DV situation and she is hiding in this town with either by herself or maybe with a child or multiple children. There is a reason why she made this request. It should have been honored. Instead, we have her who not only pushes the issue, but we will see it gets worse. So let's keep going.
I do TJ Maxx hauls.
I do TJ Maxx hauls. Girl, no one cares. She mentioned multiple times not wanting to be filmed. She also mentioned her safety and not feeling secure by you having your phone out filming her. And she continues to show her self-importance and continue to push this woman's limit and disrespect her boundaries completely. I cannot stand people like this.
We're not going to buy anything. And I'm going to post this to social media. All right.
So obviously this kind of threat that she makes is disgusting and it's very bratty and very just condescending and rude. I'm not going to buy anything and I'm going to post this on social media. So what she's saying is, you just told me that you don't feel safe by me recording you. So instead of respecting you and understanding that you might be in a tough situation right now, that you are trying to stay safe, but also work a job because, everybody needs to pay their bills, even if they are trying to stay safe. We're still going to work and all of that. So she's saying, F all of that. I'm also not going to buy anything, making you put all this merchandise back for me. And I'm going to go ahead and post it on social media anyway. People who literally care this little about other human beings is what is wrong with our society.
Oh my God. Doing a TJ Maxx haul. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. This, I swear to God, only in this town. I'm doing a TJ Maxx haul. Wow. I can't even do a TJ Maxx haul with my kids without people in this small town. Like, that's so terrible. This is advertising. Wow. Hey guys, we'll just order some stuff on my TikTok shop and Amazon. Sorry, babe. How do you guys feel about that?
I kind of like these people.
Should I go back and get her name and complain to the
Nah.
district manager?
Nah.
That was not a good way to treat a customer.
I'll take a little bit.
I am a video blogger. I'm a mother. TJ Maxx hauls are right in my niche. There are thousands, if not millions, of TJ Maxx hauls on the internet created by other video bloggers every day. The city I live in, the woman even admitted it. She said, I'll be watching this on TikTok later, I'm sure. I watch your TikTok. That is evidence in itself. The people in this city have it out for me. Before I had such a large following, I would record hauls all the time on Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. It was never a problem when these people didn't see me. Now this little small town is doing everything in their effort to set me up with drama. That is bullying. I'm literally being targeted. And to do that to a mother right there in front of her children, it's to destroy a happy moment. My kids are behind the scenes too. They enjoy making the videos with me. We're a family of video bloggers. That's my choice in life. That's my professional choice. This is the career path I took. She knew what she was doing and she was not being nice. I wasn't recording her. She was literally probably just trying to make a scene for TikTok to cry victim. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Obviously, she doesn't respect boundaries. She makes a big deal, makes a hissy fit. She still shares this content on social media. And she has 322,000 followers. So let's just talk about that for a second. For her to stand up and make such a big deal about her TJ Maxx hauls and its advertising and all of this kind of stuff, girl, you would have been perfectly fine not posting one TJ Maxx haul, and you could have spliced that part of the video. If you're a big, big important vlogger, you surely know how to edit your videos. So why would you not just cut that portion out, show the stuff when you get home, and show that you actually have a little bit of common decency and respect for fellow human beings? But that's the problem. People like her don't do that. And she not only called the district manager, and the district manager fed into her BS nonsense theories about how important it is and how social media is just so vital to a company's success. We're going to be okay if Veganrizz doesn't post any TJ Maxx hauls. I promise you. I didn't appreciate how the district manager sided with the customer. Whether or not this cashier was new, not new, whatever her deal is, I wish that he would have done a little bit more research and actually talked to the employee, because maybe at that point in time, maybe she is trying to stay safe and it's something that she didn't want to talk to her colleagues about, because maybe she's, unpacking all of these emotions and might have some trauma that she's dealing with. And not everybody wants to talk to their colleagues about what's going on at home, especially with something like this, if that is what is going on. But this woman to sit there and rant to a manager of TJ Maxx because you couldn't take being politely asked to not film someone.
Yeah, people do it all the time. They do shopping hauls.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I believe Angela told me it was one of the newer cashiers that might not be familiar with what we do. What I'll do if you send me that, we have a media relations department that anything social media that we have them contact you, and they reach out to the stores directly and to you, and they talk to the customers and they actually talk to our stores and help educate our people.
Yeah.
Because some of the smaller towns like this, they don't, and I don't know if they don't get the exposure,
right?
Like some of the other bigger markets do, or not. But it's really, I mean, we love our social media customers.
Thank you.
We love our social media customers.
Thank you.
It's a huge branding opportunity.
Yes, and people, I'm vegan on top of it. So like when I scope out vegan things at TJ Maxx, the vegan followers I have love it, and they go to TJ Maxx and look for the vegan things I buy. And so it was blowing my mind. And I'll just briefly explain what happened. I was pointing the camera at the products right as I was pointing to a makeup sponge my daughter chose. The cashier said, "Oh, no recording in here." Yeah. And so I was just confused because I actually record in TJ Maxx often. I got so fed up that I just didn't want to continue arguing that I walked out without even making a purchase.
Oh, I'm sorry that happened. Especially in our liquid store, such a nice building. I don't know if they don't get the exposure,
right?
Like some of the other bigger markets do, or not.
I also want to just throw in here that she has not done this only once. She's actually filmed her grandmother without her grandmother's proper consent and her grandmother's kind request to not be put on social media. She continued to film her grandmother and post it on social media.
What? So why can't I make a video for your birthday right now? We're happy. Are you...
But don't you have to post it? Honey, I don't want to be in a public eye.
My grandma doesn't want to be on any of my videos, and I didn't put her in my videos. So I gave her presents and left. And I told her from now on, if you want to accept me for who I am, go ahead. It's absolutely ridiculous. I wanted to make a cute little birthday video for my grandma, and she picked a fight with me about it. So I'm just going to thrive around the people who accept me for who I am, because this is who I am. I make videos. It's totally crazy. So we just left. I took the kids and left. Not going to sit there and have a power struggle with someone who doesn't accept me for who I am. Like, how are you really family if you don't want to make a family video? Like, I was just making a video. I'm done. This is my grandma's birthday. It's the first year it's her birthday. I wanted to make a cute family video, and she immediately just like shut me down. She's like questioning me. Are you live streaming? Are you live streaming? I don't want to be on a video. And just like, instead of like, oh, let's make a cute family video, she just like was not embracing me for who I am. And I'm starting to realize that I need to just start putting myself around people who accept me for who I am, who are passionate about the things that make me happy. And it's like ridiculous that I have family who treat me that way. Grandma doesn't want to be involved in any of my videos. So it's like, if my family doesn't support me, maybe it's time for me to just go separate ways. Do you want to say anything? I mean, family shouldn't be so conflicting. And I don't know. What do you think?
Adrielle is not only showing her two sons that F boundaries, they don't matter. Just, crumple them up. Unless they're your boundaries, anyone else, just crumple it up and throw it in the garbage. That does not matter, and that is very, very dangerous to be showing these young men. That boundaries do not matter, and you in your household do not respect boundaries. And therefore, you are showing them that they don't need to respect boundaries.
I'm asking for the employee's name because I wanted to do a TJ Maxx haul with my kids, and she was being very rude, so I walked out without buying anything. Is it okay if I have your name? Because I'm going to make a complaint to the district manager.
Yeah, my name's...
Thank you.
Yep.
It's a terrible way to treat a mother who's doing a haul with her kids. That is crazy. I don't want her to lose her job, but I want TJ Maxx's district manager to see the way they treated me in the store. No recording. I'm recording my kids' independence. They get to use the credit card. I'm showing all the products we bought. I'm advertising. And people record videos in there all the time. Millions of videos on TikTok are TJ Maxx hauls. Wow!
She does do some ads here and there, but her videos don't get high views. They don't. In comparison to other kind of lifestyle TikTok creators, her videos get very low views, and it just seems like because of the amount of views that she gets once in a while she'll have a video do, 50,000. Here's one at 10, a few more at 10, one at 16. So once in a while, she will have a video that will do okay. But her ego and her attitude, these are the types of people that make me so angry. In real life, if I would have seen this unfold, it would have visibly made me very upset, and it's just a very stark reminder that this is what is wrong with society. People like her raising children that have no respect, no moral code, and do not respect other people's privacy or their boundaries. It is absolutely insane. Not only did she do this, but the video is still up. And she has had so many people stitch her video. I will include a couple at the end here just to get some other perspectives. But your ego and your pride is not allowing you to take down the video and just say, you know what, I got that one wrong. It is okay to be wrong once in a while. I have been wrong before, and I have come to my channel and said, I got it wrong. Point blank, period. I got it wrong. This is how I'm going to fix it. And, you move on from it and do better, and don't repeat the same mistake that you made before. But she's an awful human being. She, vlogs her kids. She shares about her kids all the time. She makes really cringy and gross content and doesn't care about anyone around her. She shows her neighbor's house quite often. She tells everybody exactly where she lives because she's constantly filming in front of her house, even though she has children. And that's just kind of who she is. People like this literally stay the hell away from me. I cannot with people like her.
Wow. I can't even do a TJ Maxx haul with my...
If you are ever recording a particular person in public, especially a woman, and they tell you that they don't want their face or their voice on camera, you stop right there. They could be in the witness protection program. They could have a stalker. They could have recently escaped a domestic violence situation. The importance of whatever fucking social media post you had planned is nothing compared to the importance of keeping other women safe. It's really crazy to me that people don't think about this, especially other women. Like, how self-absorbed and privileged do you have to be? If anybody, he, she, they, them, adult or child, tells you that they don't want to be recorded, they're not doing it to ruin your day. They probably have a good reason. The world does not revolve around you and your TikTok.
But either way, maybe I'll watch some more of her TikToks and do a part 2 or an update. Do you guys know of her? Have you seen her over on TikTok? What do you think? How do you feel? And how do you feel about consent? I think consent is a vital part to being a vlogger. If you're gonna make stuff for social media, that's amazing. But stop disrespecting and disregarding other people's privacy and their boundaries when they voice them. If someone says no, that is a full sentence. Clip it from your vlog, stop recording, and actually show that you have some human decency for once. But those are going to be my thoughts on Veganrizz. I'll see how this video does. I don't know if you all will be interested or not, but I figured I would toss it in here. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.